podcasts out there, but only one with this kind of energy.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps, Predictions, Sports, let go, Show Recaps, Predictions, Sports.
In one podcast.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps, Predictions, Sports, let go.
What's going on, everyone? It's the EVP from the EVP Show, and I am live about 7 minutes late with your Saturday night's main event recap. What a show it was. We are now officially on the road to WrestleMania. We have two matches set for the Royal Rumble coming up next Saturday now. Also on top of the ladies and the men's Royal Rumble as well. Hope you guys are staying inside, staying warm. Yeah, it's pretty rough out there. Right now I think it's like negative 14 degrees here, wind chill. Hockey and basketball have been eating my ass up today. I always shout out to Talking About Wrestling Podcast. Make sure you give them a follow on X and also hit the like and subscribe button to their YouTube channel. DW Radio was obviously live earlier today. I tuned in. Absolutely great show. And make sure you tune in next Saturday for the DWE watch party for Royal Rumble. Obviously, I'll be doing a recap probably a couple of hours after Miami and them get through doing the watch party. My recap is at 8 p.m. Eastern that night. Obviously, Royal Rumble is going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern, so I did move the recap way up so that we didn't have to wait all night long. I usually don't like to start early with stuff, but anyway, shout out to Talking About Wrestling Podcast. And also, after the Slam podcast, the Silver Boy of DWE, who was live at Saturday Night's main event. And I have to say, just left the arena. Yeah, it's cold there, man. Be safe leaving the arena. Because it's cold as shit here. Really cold. So, for me, I went undefeated in my predictions, obviously. Because I just knew there was no way Sami Zayn was losing at home. Okay, you're in a car. That's great. We got a lot of bad weather coming. They're calling for like 10 to 16 inches of snow starting at midnight till like Monday. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get out tomorrow, which I'm freaking out because tomorrow's football day. I'm thankful I have power, but man, what an experience! I'm glad that you got to go to Saturday Night's main event after Slam. Everybody, make sure that they give After Slam podcast. Oh, you want to join? Oh shit! Definitely will do that. Just 1 second. We will get After the Slam on here. Let me change my background really quick. Just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna add After the Slam to this show. Just 1 second. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Also, shout out to Miami the Great, the CEO and the head of the table of DWE. Me and him went neck and neck all the way to the Randy Orton Sami Zayn match. Look forward to our prediction show my prediction show on this channel, obviously next week. So there is maybe an opening because I haven't heard back about Autumn yet. So yeah, I'm looking for a full panel. So let me change some stuff up so I can get After the Slam on. He has not been on the EVP show yet. So let me change some stuff up really quick. Oh, that's not it. All right, so let me invite After the Slam. Just 1 second. After the Slam, I'm going to send you the link on X. I know you guys don't see me on the screen, but I'm here. I got to find you, brother. After the slam. Everybody's gonna change their profile pictures. There you are. All right, I am sending you the link on your XDM. All right, it is sent. So I sent After the Slam podcast. A link to join After Slam. Check your X messages as I sent you the link. Shout out to Miami the Great. Like I said, make sure you give him a follow on X. He had to rebrand his whole X account. And so yeah, I changed up the whole stream. I was not anticipating a guest tonight, but After the Slam, I've been wanting him to come on for a while, so hopefully he can come on and join us. He was actually there live, so good stuff. All right. There he is.
There you go.
Welcome. I can. Welcome to the EVP show.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, Golden Boy.
I am the Golden Boy. What's going on, brother?
Just on my way home from the show, man. It was a pretty intense show. You know?
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
So for me, like, you know, I was kind of like lackluster about it because kind of they piled it up on top of the Royal Rumble, obviously. But for me, this is probably one of the best Saturday night main events that we've had.
I agree with you, but I also felt it was rushed. It was a little bit rushed. It was like I was looking at I'm a person that attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
And like the referees didn't have the right shirts on, you know. There was like it didn't feel like a Saturday night main event back in the day. You know, it felt like let's give this a double night to Montreal, and there you go. You know, Sammy's gonna win. I guess the booking landed right with Sammy winning with Drew for Saudi.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but the crowd, I find the crowd was way more interactive and more loud tonight than last night.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you know, it did seem a little off. Obviously, you know, Joe Tessitore was stuck in an airport. So like it was basically just Stephanie McMahon, you know, introducing the show, and then the way they did, like, there was a couple of things I feel like when Roxanne and Liv had the match won, and Rhea literally jumped into the ring, but like the referee just stopped counting. Like she didn't even get close. Like that was so bad. So let's break it down. I mean, I don't know how long you can be on. Obviously, you're driving, but I'll have you, you know, as long as
I could be on for the next 15 minutes. Is that okay?
15 minutes. Oh yeah, for sure. So obviously Stephanie McMahon opened the show. This show is nostalgic for me. Obviously, Saturday Night's Main Event's been around for a long time. I was born in the 80s. So I always enjoy these Saturday Night's Main Event. So let's kick it off with why I got you on here. Jacob Fatu and Cody, which I picked Jacob Fatu to win the match. I felt like with Cody dropping the title, you know, Drew put that stipulation in his contract that Cody wasn't going to get a rematch. Obviously, Jacob cost Cody the title. And then they had a great fire-ass promo on SmackDown. How did you feel about the way they approached that? Like, I really felt like Jacob needed to get a clean win over Cody because I don't know. Like, I feel like if he's going to be a chaser, then you know that's that's kind of how we needed to go. We needed to have him lose again and lose at the Rumble. How what was your thoughts on how they approached the Jacob Cody stuff?
You hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. I think they booked it correctly. I think Cody didn't need another loss. I think he's lost the WWE title with Drew, and it already affected him there. And Jacob, this is his first wrestling match back since his injury. Hence the kicking down the teeth down my throat injury.
Yeah,
This is his
yeah.
first match. Jacob couldn't lose his first match.
No,
I
definitely not.
I, I was expecting a schmoz. Example: Drew coming, Claymoring everybody, but we got freaking crowd interaction. Like they were fighting in the crowd for a good 10 minutes, and excuse me, it was a fight. Like I was maybe 15 feet away from Cody and Jacob when they went through the tables, and then I couldn't see anything, so I had to move seats. But
Right.
it was something to see. It was something to watch, and I don't think anybody needed to lose that match. They did a good job on the booking on that one, in my opinion. They did a
I,
very good job.
I mean, I 100% agree with you on Jacob. I did not feel like Jacob needed to lose, but because of the way they're telling the story with Cody on how you know he wants to be a chaser. He felt like it was getting kind of stale. He obviously lost the title to Drew. Not having a rematch in his clause, like he's already, him and Jacob are already in the Royal Rumble. I felt like I don't know. I just felt, for me personally, I felt Cody. I mean, I'm a huge Cody fan. You know that.
Yeah, sure.
I thought he needed to lose clean, and then I thought he needed to lose at the Rumble. Like, if you're gonna build yourself back up to that World Championship or to get a shot at the World Championship, then I figured that was the best way to go. So for me, what's your thoughts? Like, I mean, obviously they fought all the way through the crowd. Cody was hitting officials. Jacob was going crazy. Drew ended up coming out there and choke slamming Cody to a table, and obviously dismantling of Jacob Fatu. There was obviously two pitches for WrestleMania. They were going to do Cody Drew, or they were going to do the triple threat. So do you think this goes all the way
Yeah,
to WrestleMania, or do you think they need to settle this in a cage, elimination chamber?
absolutely. I think the Cody and Jacob it's gonna settle in some sort of a cage match or some sort of a no false count anywhere kind of thing, and leave it at that. It's gonna end there. First of all, they threw in Jacob in this rivalry that's been going for so long between Drew and Cody. Jacob was tossed in there because he was returning. Now, the chase, like you said, for Cody, I believe honestly, I 95% of me feels that he's gonna win the Rumble because of this chase. And they want, and the way WWE, they're all about moments and history. Cody's gonna be a three-time um, Royal Rumble winner. So I truly feel bad for Jacob because he's just thrown in here. I don't see him going any further than being eliminated in the Royal Rumble, probably being a participant in the Elimination Chamber. If it goes into a contendership with for the WWE title, for example, a World Heavyweight Champion was picked as Royal Rumble winner. Cody's going to WrestleMania to face the champion, whoever it may be. You know, so
That's a
after
bold
the
prediction.
it's that's what it is. I don't think Cody's gonna have. I don't think Cody's just gonna have a singles exhibition at WrestleMania. I think he's gonna have a
No,
unit.
no, absolutely
Yeah,
not. I mean, he's fighting for the title at
yeah.
WrestleMania. I just
It's He's the John Cena of today, guys. We gotta
Yeah.
we gotta face the facts. Like, if you didn't like John Cena 10 years ago because he was handed everything to him, unfortunately Cody is that guy now. We gotta
Yeah.
face those facts.
Mm-hmm.
Cody is that guy. He's gonna become a 10-time WWE champion. He's gonna become a 5-time World Heavyweight champion by the time he retires. So at the end
So,
of the day, we have to face the facts.
well, let me run this out. Let me run this idea by you, and see what you think about this. So, I personally, I mean, I'm a Cody guy. You know that. I've been on your show. We
Yeah.
always, talk shit back and forth to each other. You're great. I promote your show on every one of my streams. Obviously, you've seen I've been going
Yes,
for
sir.
like 7 days straight.
Yeah, you. I don't know when you sleep, but okay.
I don't. I'm always either cutting shorts or I'm going for 11 days straight, and then I'm gonna take 1 day off next week after the Rumble.
Okay.
I don't think Cody Rhodes wins the Royal Rumble. I really don't.
If he
I
if he
I think
doesn't, bro, he's gonna win the chamber.
I think he's winning in the chamber. I think it's gonna be down to like, I don't know. I'm just gonna give like a fantasy booking prediction. Like, I think it's gonna be down to like Cody, Jacob, Roman, and hell, I'm not gonna say Ova because I feel like Ova and Brock. I think Ova's gonna throw Brock out. And I think that's how we're gonna get to Ova and Brock. But I think
I don't think.
so here's a hot take. Like, this is just a wild, bold ass prediction. So I think it comes down to Cody and Roman at the end. And I think we get that similar Royal Rumble. And I know that I know that you're going to remember this. I think like Cody and Roman knock each other over the top rope at the same time, and they fucking both like fall over the top rope, but like Cody's foot like barely hits the floor first before Roman's, and like he comes like this close to winning the Rumble, and obviously Roman wins. But it's like, you remember the was it Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart?
No, Bret Hart, Lex Luger.
Bret Hart, Lex Luger. Sorry, yeah, two wrong people, but I do remember it. What if it's something like that with Cody and Roman? Because I can't see Roman not winning the Rumble. I think it's Roman Punk at Mania.
Hey. By the way, I just have to bring this up. This is what I was wearing at the show.
Oh shit, that is clean, brother.
Classic.
That is clean.
Yeah, I was Saturday's main event. You gotta
bring it out.
You gotta bring classic gold out.
So that you do know you're gonna be in our predictions. I don't know what you have going on next week, but obviously I do know I have an opening. I'm supposed to have like a 6 or 7 person panel for the Royal Rumble predictions next week.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're available, but if you are, DM me. It's gonna be Wednesday. It's gonna be Wednesday.
Wednesday, what time?
7 p.m. Eastern.
I could probably give you about half an hour.
About half an hour?
About half an hour, 35 minutes.
So I just...
If it was a Friday, bro, Friday I could give you all the damn time you need. I mean...
Yeah, it's just... It's so hard trying to get... Like, I already have a show on Friday, and, like, it's so hard. Like, that's to go home. It's so hard to get everybody, like, on the same schedule. But, I mean, you're more than damn welcome to come in here for 30 minutes, and I'll go to you with all your predictions first. And you can make your predictions.
We could do that. We could do that.
Oh shit! Is that new?
Saturday night main event T-shirt. Montreal exclusive.
So
I was there. I was there. Guys, I'm not lying. I was there live at the show.
Did you say did you sell your soul or what?
If I sold my soul to who?
the final boss, to the Rock.
No, I ain't selling no. I ain't selling shit. You know what? What do we say in our show? Hey, Rock, go fuck yourself. I ain't selling my soul to shit.
So before you do have to go though,
Yes, sir.
I do have I do want you to answer this question. Obviously, you can like you'll have time in between now and next Wednesday to make up your mind. But
Okay.
doesn't it seem a little bit like this is it for AJ? Do you see that, or do you think that they extend the AJ because Gunter's already retired Goldberg and John Cena?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
He's a career killer, so I mean he's gonna be the one to retire AJ. I just don't know if it's gonna be at the Royal Rumble.
For me, when AJ announced that he was retiring in 2026, I didn't think it would have been this early.
Me
This
either, but according to like SAP and other people, like they said his contract's like might be up in like February or something.
February, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like I don't know, just the way he acted tonight. I mean, his match was phenomenal, obviously. But the way
Well, it
he
was a,
acted tonight, it just I don't know. They feel like they're doing like a rush on his. It feels like he doesn't really want that John Cena esque long ass drawn
I,
out retirement tour.
I agree with you. I think he wants to just finish off his contract and fade into the sunset. I think that's what AJ Styles is. I think, and by doing that, and I think backstage the suits know. I think they know that from him, so they're giving us the greatest hits. We're probably gonna get an AJ Styles match on Raw
Yep.
against some before Gunther at the Rumble, and I
Hmm.
think I think he hangs them up at the Rumble, guys. He debuted at the Rumble. He's gonna retire
Yep.
at the Rumble. So
I just made that point today when Miami was talking about that on DW radio. I said, he debuted 10 years ago at the Rumble, and I agree for sure. Like I feel like maybe he does have a match at Raw, um, and then Gunther retires him, like because they
yeah,
built this character now with Gunther that he's. It's not that he can't be beat, but they built him up as this career killer. So I mean,
let me
we may.
let me ask you this though, EVP. I if they do make him a match on Raw, I have one predictable guy, and it could be only this one person.
Who you got?
I got Finn Balor.
I was just about to say Finn Balor. I think that would
Yeah,
be phenomenal. You know, they could do Finn Monday. And I mean, honestly, he could wrestle again Friday before he wrestles Gunther. Like I said, I honestly do think he loses to Gunther at Royal Rumble, and he publicly came out. This wasn't some report from a dirt sheet or any of that. He publicly come out and said that he told his wife, like, when I'm done, I'm done. I'm not coming back. Like a lot of the AJ fans are like, oh, he's gonna run off to TNA or New
yeah.
Japan. He's not. I think he's done. Once, and I just
No.
I don't see how they drag this all the way to WrestleMania. I wanted to get your thoughts on that. Obviously, we can touch on it more. Obviously, when you come on.
I'm with you 100%, bro. I honestly think Rumble's is the end of it, and I don't think they're gonna drag it out to WrestleMania. His contract ends February.
Yeah.
February what? I don't know. February 1st, February 2014, Valentine. I don't know what date it is, but you got January 30th as your career is on the line. Okay, now he let's just say he beats Gunther. What does that do to Gunter's career? What does it do to Gunter's let's say career killer gimmick? It kills it.
I
So
I 100% agree with that. I do not think that Gunther, with the way that he's been booked to when he beat John Cena, a lot of people disagree and think that like he can take a loss, but I don't. I think if he loses, like it's it. I think it kills all that heel heat and steam that he's got going. I mean, they finally got him away from the world championship, so like let's let him rock this career killer persona, like, and keep him away from that world title. And
Yeah.
you know, we both know who's next after AJ, and that's the beast
Randy.
incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, Brock. Oh yeah, Brock is SummerSlam. It's true. SummerSlam
Yeah.
is in August, and yeah, Brock is the last one. Brock is in. He reports came out again. I'm not a report guy. I'm not a dirt sheet guy. You guys all know that about me. But yeah, that came out as Minneapolis is his last Rumble. So SummerSlam is
Mm-hmm.
so now Gunther beating Brock. Oh, that's you got Gunther now as the like
I think he
the
has
main
to.
guy.
I think he
Yeah,
has to. I mean, this you got to think, and I know you got to go soon, but you got to think like this match with Brock and Gunther was supposed to happen a long time ago before all
yeah.
the antics and everything with VKM and all of that. Like,
Speculations. Yeah,
yeah, right. But that match was supposed to happen way back then. So like we gotta have it like it's gonna I mean, obviously I don't work for WWE, but I feel like it's going to happen. And if they're going to put this career killer persona on Gunther, like he's already got massive ass heel heat for beating John Cena. If he retires AJ Styles, he's gonna go up another rung, and then I don't think as many people are gonna really give a shit if he beats Brock as they do like AJ or Cena. But that really puts him over the top. And then I think Randy Orton could be next when
but yeah, you're right. What they did with Gunther though, Gunter, sorry, I say Gunther, but Gunter.
I say Gunther too. Yeah.
Yeah, can I swear on the show?
What?
Could I swear? Can I swear?
Yeah. Oh, I say fuck all the time. Yeah, you can say whatever the
Okay,
hell you want.
it's your show, bro. It's your show. I want to be polite to the
Hey,
audience.
hey, look, bro.
Um,
You know, you're free. You can say whatever the hell you want, brother. You're
uh,
with DWE. We rocking it.
I hate with my bloody guts. I hate Jey Uso. So let's just say this: what they did with Gunter and Jey Uso at Mania, making Gunter tap out and making Jey Uso world heavyweight champion. For me, that's what they fucked up with Gunter. So now they're trying to recap this. They're trying to say, okay, that pretend that never happened. He beat Goldberg. He beat Cena. He beat Styles. He's gonna beat Goldberg. Then you put the strap on him. You better keep that strap on him like the way you had the Intercontinental title on that guy. You know, and even at that, when they made Sammy, he won tonight. Congratulations, Sami Zayn, my hometown boy. But at the same time, you got Sammy beating him at Mania after a 666 title reign. If you want to build a monster like this, a career killer, not a legend killer, a career killer, you got to watch his losses. You got to be careful who he loses to. So,
I I'm gonna be
it's
honest
tough.
with you. I was doing Twitter Spaces when that shit was going on Mondays when I was working for that other company, and
They
I
close the
was
lights. They
I
shut the lights in that company.
well, yeah, that it's like the weather outside. It's pretty
It's
dead.
cold.
Yeah. But I was never a big advocator of Jay beating Gunther. I was on the other side. I was on your side. I
Yeah.
thought. I mean, and then even after Gunther lost, they took the fucking title off Jay in 30 something days and put it right back on Gunther. So what was the whole point of that? Like,
Right?
why? TKO with this fucking transitional shit, like it's crazy. But yeah, man,
Terrible.
I I really do think it's over for AJ. next Saturday. He's had a hell of a career. I think he's one of the goats. I love AJ, but just the way he was acting after the match with Shinsuke.
Let's just cherish what we had with AJ Styles. Let's just cherish what we're gonna expect in the next couple days. Like tonight, we had a great match. AJ Styles. I was looking at the crowd. The crowd was hot. I was looking at my friend next to me. I'm like, dude, we're witnessing history right now. Cherish this. This is probably one of his second to third last matches. Let's just cherish AJ what we got with him right now, and then let him go into the sunset, retired, spend and be thankful that we experienced as wrestling fans. We've experienced and watched a career like AJ Styles from WCW, TNA to Japan to Ring of Honor to the WWE. So at the end of the day, and I think I'm doing a really touchy tribute right now to AJ Styles, but
For sure.
I grew up an AJ Styles fan. I'm cherishing every single moment I have him on my screen. I'm honored that I watched him live tonight with an amazing talent like Shinsuke Nakamura. Let's just cherish everything we got with AJ Styles, and that's it. CJ, I gotta go.
Yeah, shout out to you after the slam.
We'll talk soon.
Yeah,
All right.
hit me up in the DMs. And
Yes, sir.
I can have you on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you need to come on for 30 minutes, you can do your predictions, the bounce, whatever you got to do. But love to have you on. Thanks for stopping in. Everybody give After the Slam podcast a follow on X and they hit that like and subscribe button. The man is putting on
the DWE's real intercontinental champion. I'm not going to call the world champion. You're the world champion. See, I'm the DWE's intercontinental.
No, I'm not the world champion yet.
I declare myself the DWE's intercontinental champion. Peace.
All right. I gotta beat Miami at Royal Rumble before I get that title. All right, guys. So it was good to see after the slam. I'm going to have to switch back to my regular background because I don't want to look like that. So just a second, guys. And I'll go back to my regular background. All right. So it was good to see after the slam. He is just leaving Saturday night's main event. We got IC champions now. So it looks like after the slam also will be coming on for about 30 minutes. For the Royal Rumble prediction show. So we could have 7. I know we're gonna have at least. I know Lady Alpha from Wrestling Divas podcast, Vinny from Southern Squared, myself, Miami the Great. That's 4. I do believe Reg and Greg as well. I mean, Miami hasn't completely confirmed, but I'm pretty sure they will be coming on. That's 6. I haven't heard back about Autumn yet. I'm not gonna pressure. Also, she's got some stuff going on in her personal life. But if she wants to come on, she's more than welcome. That would be 7. Final Boss Baby, obviously, she's always welcome. I haven't had her on since my first stream, which is SummerSlam. If Autumn doesn't come on and then Final Boss Baby comes on and after Slam, we would have an 8-person panel, which is fantastic. We could put up like crazy ass numbers. But shout out to After Slam for stopping in. Got a little cameo on EVP show. Shout out to everybody that's watching live on either my YouTube, Miami's X, or my X. Probably majority of Miami's X because they be promoting like a motherfucker. Oh shit. The unseen bling queen is here. I did not see. Hey, Golden and Sarah, what's going on? I know she is not liking the Sami Zayn finish, but sorry about that. Diamonds are forever. I need you on my show next week. I'd love to have you on the Royal Rumble prediction show. Definitely. Slam was here. Or he was at the Saturday Night Main event. Diamonds. Fuck Cody for that. Damn. She hating on my guy. I'm in here. The Mask, DW Radio, the best radio, absolutely. We got 34 minutes. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I'm 34 minutes and 173 viewers. It's fucking crazy. I think the most I've ever gotten was like 300 on a prediction show or something, which is crazy. Man, I call it DW Radio. Yeah, I listened to majority of it. Miami. I definitely did. Shout out to Yash Patil H5I, love from India. So I think that's the first time I've ever seen you. Welcome to the EVP show. Glad to see you here. Not sure who you are, but I like your name. This is late night, so Jacob and Cody set the tone. I agree. I don't. I personally didn't like the way they did the ending. Yeah, I think I did this at a good time, and I do feel like when I do my recap show for Rumble, doing it at 8 p.m., it's going to be good too, because people are going to still be like, it's Saturday night, people are going to still be hopping from the fucking Rumble. So I feel like the recap for Rumble is going to be good as well. EVP be overseas people. Yeah, I mean, there's people all over the world. Look on the EVP show. From India. So welcome. Yes. All right. So let's go over the card really quick. I did not know Actual Slam was coming on, but he's welcome anytime. Shout out to Wrestling RUS podcast. He says my goat, the EVP. I appreciate it. Much love to Wrestling RUS podcast. One of my favorite people that comes in my streams. Much love, support for the EVP show. Wrestling RUS is a big fan of Sunday Night Scoops, and you definitely don't want to miss it tomorrow, because I have a lot of news to break. Just in particular, I screenshotted it and put it on X today that I broke it on December the 25th about the NFTs winning the tag titles. So, yeah, way earlier. Match of those Saturday night main event can also be held on normal Raw or SmackDown. I don't know about that. I mean, I guess the tag match, but the women's tag, but it was good. But yeah, shout out, thanks for stopping by. Love from London. So I got somebody from Wrestling RUS podcast from London, England, and Yashi Patel from India. EVP show is nationwide, or worldwide. Yeah, I mean, Wrestling RUS, you were on Sunday Scoops when I said after the Usos won, expect the MFTs, the Bloodline, to hold both of the tag titles. Yeah, I said that shit like way before everybody else. I just didn't have Sunday Scoops down. I mean, I probably talked about it, but I definitely said it. Like, that's why I screenshotted it so people could see it. December the 25th, in a chat on X, I said, expect the MFTs and the Usos to win the tag titles soon, which I know it took a fucking month for MFTs, but I still had it way before everybody else. A moment in time. I have no idea who you are, but I appreciate the retweet. I don't know who you are though. Never seen you before on the EVP show, but thanks for stopping in and the repost. Miami, do you know who A Moment in Time is? Because I don't. Beautiful picture. Saturday night's main event was 6 out of 10. Yeah, I figure majority of them are from your page. I got so much fucking shit on my page. I already got tomorrow's stream. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, it could be like, I don't know. They reposted, so, probably, I don't know. Well, I'm just going to keep it to myself. I don't know who the fuck that is. Yeah. Yeah, your page always usually gets the most when it comes to X, even though I have like fucking 6,000 followers. I just don't. I don't. I started so late. I was watching the Celtics game, and hoping Jalen Brown was going to hit that another triple double for me, but he did not. He did not. So 186 people. Let's try to get 200, guys. But let's get started because obviously we're running way late. We've kind of already touched on the opening match, so I'm not gonna go through all that. It never really got started. I personally much love to After the Slam. Oh, you're good, buddy. You're good. I know you just got home. Thank you for stopping in, and I can't wait to see you Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern for the Roll Roll Prediction Show. I will make sure that I go to you first because you only have 30 minutes. I will let you make your predictions first, and then I will get to everybody else so that you can get your time in. Make sure you guys follow After Sun Podcast. I don't know what episode number I was on, but I was on one of the episodes, and it was titled Mama Roads. So, shout out to After Sun Podcast for stepping in. Glad to have you on the EVP show finally. I've been trying to get you on here. Hopefully we can schedule something where you can come and do a full show with me. That'd be great. Thank you, Slam, for everything, man. Appreciate you and CJ. You guys work hard. Hey, man. All the thanks goes to you, man. I do put in a lot of work, but you and Greg and everybody else that does all the retweeting, and getting the people in here and the thumbnails and the videos. My channel obviously has grown subscription wise. Obviously my goal is 200, which that's a low number, but I think I was at 120 when I joined DWE, and I'm at 173. Yeah, and I think I'm around 360 watch hours right now. So my shorts are really fucking popping the channel. So thank you, Miami, obviously. And thank you to the 196 people that we have in here. This is fucking incredible. JD from NY is live right now with me. And I mean, he's probably got 1,000 people watching on YouTube, but he also has 200,000 subscribers. Yeah, I mean, we kind of already took a jab at them. We not like the other companies CJ used to be with. Yeah, I mean, Sunday Night Scoops obviously never happened with those guys. And now I hear that they got a Sunday Scoop show starting. So, I mean, I guess it's going to be a competition. I mean, I got plenty of clips. So, I mean, I clipped it on Twitter today about the MFTs. So, yeah, I mean, if it's a competition, then let's fucking get after it because I got plenty of shit to break tomorrow. So, oh yeah, it's a radio show, a scoops, and I guess when I started TNA, when I start the TNA recap show, like I guess that'll be next. So, obviously, shout out to people trolling me on Instagram in the comments. Obviously, you guys are not going to get under my skin. Me and Miami had a long talk, and obviously, this is a business. I work for a well-oiled machine business, and sometimes I do let my personal ego and my temper get the best of me. But you fucking clown that's a child, you're not gonna get my attention. Because a year from now, when me and Miami and everybody else that's affiliated with WWE are getting fucking super chats off of YouTube, and we're all making fucking money off this shit, then like I said, I got an interview set up next month with the indie wrestler. I'm talking to another one on TikTok. I'm setting up shit for February. So big things coming on the TVP show, but all of that is possible due to WWE and the that they're dead. And they went and met my fucking guy. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's crazy. I appreciate you, Greg. I tell you all the time, I know I bugged the fuck out of you. And I apologize, but I'm just so like precise. I like think Miami, I probably get on his fucking nerves too. But he knows, like, he sent me the recap and the fucking auto correct on the phone, put an extra C, and I'm like, we're gonna have to change that. I'm so like, I'm not picky, but like, obviously, like with the Raw stuff, like it says 10:30 p.m., but like I don't really give a fuck about that. Like I can just, it's gonna say 11 p.m. when I put it on X. But you done a phenomenal job, Greg, with my videos. You're the fucking goat. Yeah. So I appreciate everything that you do for me, for sure. The other company is non-existent for real. Yeah, I mean, they're doing a scoop show now. What kind of fucking scoop though? They're gonna watch my show and then steal it. I got so much shit to talk tomorrow, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm at 200, so like, I don't know. I think that was more than what they had when he was talking to Cody Rhodes. So that's pretty wild there. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the Instagram insults and stuff, it's not gonna bother me anymore. Don't miss my show tomorrow. Yeah, tune in After Sign Podcast tomorrow. I'm not quite sure who he has on, because I have so much. Oh, another indie wrestler. So I'm actually going to be interviewing an indie wrestler that you had on before. After Slam, Nick the Cardinal. Is going to be coming on the EVP show sometime in February. I almost had him for Saturday Night Main Event predictions, but he was booked up. But I definitely have him set in February to come on. So thank you for that. 4 p.m. Eastern. I will be tuned in because football will be on. I can listen to it, watch football, and obviously at 6 p.m. Eastern, it's Sunday Night Scoop. So if it's still going at that time, I will have to bounce because I got to get on here for Sunday Scoop. No days off for the EVP until next Thursday. Tomorrow is 7 days straight for me. So, you know how they say, we're getting it out the fucking mud. So that's how we do it. DWE, we up. Oh, After Slam's back. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me change my profile back up. Down, Slam. Let me get you back in here. Bro.
I almost putting my daughter to sleep.
She's a cutie.
She's right there, sorry. Say hi to their friends.
Hey.
Sounds like a chick.
Sounds like a chick?
Sounds like a chick.
Ew.
I definitely don't sound like a chick.
How
old is she?
She's 4.
Oh wow, I do remember that age. I have 5 children myself, so
Did anybody ever tell you to put a rubber on there, bro? Jesus.
Yeah,
I can't take 2. Shit,
yeah,
5?
I have one that's 8 months.
Baby boy, baby girl.
Girl.
Oh, so sweet.
My oldest is 22, 17, 15, 11, and 8 months. 3 boys and 2 girls. The oldest and the youngest are girls, and all the 3 middle ones are badass boys. Or I'm sorry, your daughter's around. I mean to cuss. Bad boys.
So funny.
So
We can continue. I'm putting my kids putting her to she's we could continue the show if you want me on.
yeah, 100%. So I was just talking about the Jacob Cody stuff. Like I
Yeah.
personally, I don't know what they're gonna do with Jacob. Like I still think that they got I I personally think that Cody's probably gonna throw Jacob out of the or Cody's probably gonna throw Jacob out of the Rumble. Um
Yeah.
and
I can see that happening.
I think that I think Cody and Jacob can finally settle their score maybe in an elimination chamber. Because I think that is where Cody actually wins. Um, and I still do think that we're getting Cody Drew, which I know it's recycled. But ultimately, Cody's getting that title back at WrestleMania. Just like you said earlier, everybody hates Cody, but he's the new Cena.
Get used to it. You all hated John Cena when this is happening to him. And once the guy retired, you all waved and saluted to him. You missed John Cena, So at the end of the day, Cody's the same thing. Cody is the John Cena of today.
Oh,
So,
100%.
so
100%.
when Cody decides to put his boots on, we're all gonna come back to this very show, and you're all gonna say, "Well, Cody was the guy." Yeah. Like now, think about this. Now, we're in a place in pro wrestling, especially WWE. Like, who's gonna replace as a top baby face like a Cody Rhodes, like a John Cena? Who's the next guy? Can't find
There,
any. You
there
can't even
isn't.
say you can't even say Sami Zayn because Sami's always been mid Carter
No,
at best. But who the hell is gonna replace Cody Rhodes when the time has to come when that
no,
happens?
you can't. I
Yeah.
mean, you got people that are over, like Jay, but he's never gonna be Cody. Like,
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah.
no.
I
So
predicted I predicted the Usos winning the tag team titles because putting them
yeah,
separately was good for the 2 years that we had it, and
hmm
it's not good no more. Your tag team division is shit. I'm
hmm
so happy that they put the belts on the MFTs,
yeah,
especially Solo and Tamatonga. I would have preferred Solo and Talatonga, the big
yeah,
motherfucker, the big guy.
yeah.
But
Hikaleo, yeah,
yeah. But whatever it may be, they're gonna do the free bird rule, I guess, with those guys.
yeah,
But
yeah,
at the same time, those belts, I think the tag team division on SmackDown now is gonna be a little bit more elevated because of those guys as champions.
yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if you saw my tweet from earlier today, but I was in a chat on Twitter. Obviously, you see me, putting a lot of stuff in chats. But on December 25th, I actually put in the chats like the Bloodline is going to be taking over. Like the Bloodline taking over the tag titles. Like they're going to win the Raw titles. They're going to win the SmackDown titles. And I screenshotted that shit and I put it on X because that shit is. I know. Like I've been on that shit for a month. Like it's the best thing for Jay and Jimmy. Obviously, I think maybe Naomi's getting close to having a baby or something. Maybe that's why he hasn't been on much.
Yeah.
Uh, but I do think that the MFTs, because the Whites are. I mean, I do love the Whites. I mean, all respect to Bray. But like, I don't know what happened to him after the slam. So I'll just keep going. But the Whites were the Watts were the Watts were getting super stale. Um, they were just running out of shit to do. So like I like that. So let's go ahead and talk about the women's tag team championship match. I did say on Monday, you know, I didn't know the condition of Stephanie Valcour. I know that WWE was holding off long enough to do Stephanie and Raquel at some point. Obviously, we saw Stephanie tonight without that walking boot, so she must be good.
Jumping off
Uh,
barricades too.
yep. And then, but man, what a pendulum swing in that ladies tag team title match, and an ultimate botch by the referee when they had the Liv and Roxanne had the titles won, and he just stopped counting, and obviously Rhea jumped through the ropes and didn't even land close to, I believe it was Liv, and didn't get like. Anyway, it is what it is. The Judgment Day stood tall Monday. I didn't think they were winning anyway. So how did you feel about that match? We saw Raquel get involved. We saw Stephanie. I honestly think this is a point in time after some where we can get Raquel maybe to win that women's championship, and then maybe Liv's been runner up to the Rumble twice. Let's put this shit up like that. Let's cause some dissension. Have Raquel win the title. Have Liv win the Rumble. Boom, you get Liv Raquel at WrestleMania because Raquel's killing it right now with the big sexy persona. How do you feel about the tag match tonight? And the results I mean, obviously we saw Julia and Kiana James is the fucking number one contender. So
It's
like,
about fucking time.
we knew a heel team wasn't gonna win. So what do you think about the match? And what do you think we have going forward with the women's tag titles?
Um, the match was very, very good. Like at one point, it was like I was getting tired of it. Like let it end by now. But towards the ending, it built up when Stephanie came out and all that stuff happening. It was pretty good. It was a good match. Besides that botch, like you said. But also when it comes to the future of those three, and when I say three, Raquel, Roxanne, and Liv, those three have so much chemistry together. I don't want to see it separate, but I do see what you mean by Liv. Either Liv's winning the Rumble or Raquel's winning the Rumble.
Yeah.
Nobody else is winning the Rumble.
Yeah,
So,
I do think it's gonna be Liv only because she just came back. And she's been so fucking close, like twice. She's been runner up twice. Um,
um, I sorry to interrupt you, but I don't think it's maybe 60-40 for me for Liv winning the Rumble due to the fact that when she came back from injury, they put her in tag matches right away due to the fact that they also think she's not ready with her shoulder injury being fully 100%. So
oh, that's interesting.
yeah, so like that's why the switch happened. Like, okay, we put the strap on her, we make her win the Rumble, we make her win at WrestleMania. When's the next injury gonna happen? Remember, she tripped
Yeah,
and broke her shoulder.
yeah.
So this is where I believe what's wrong? My daughter's looking at me like, "Are you guys done talking?" Um, this is where I believe Raquel has more chances of winning the Rumble, and having Raquel as women's champion and Roxanne and Liv as tag champion, that could be something good, but separated from the Judgment Day. Let Dominic Mysterio be Dominic Mysterio on his own with Liv Morgan as the tutti frutti girlfriend, whatever it may be.
Well,
Let
look,
Vi-
he's the greatest Mysterio of all time.
yeah, 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 yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, can't disrespect Dominic Mysterio on the EVP show because
I'm
he's
not.
the
I'm not.
greatest.
I'm not. I ain't disrespecting him. I just say I don't think he belongs in the Judgment Day. I
No,
believe.
I
I
don't
believe.
either.
I believe
I
he's
don't.
an amazing star on his own. That's what I
Yes,
believe.
yes, yes,
Uh,
100%.
and
Yeah, I was
having Liv
kidding.
Morgan on his shoulder. That's what I believe. Finn Balor. We saw it last week. Finn
Hmm.
Balor. Uh, I was expecting after he lost the match. Okay, like when he was looking at CM Punk celebrate. You know how cool it would have been if you got that demon light bulb, doom doom, that demon
That's
heartbeat light up.
that's what I thought was happening 100%. I thought we were getting Demon. So what do you think? Do you think he's going face? Like I thought
Oh
he
yeah,
def.
yeah, yeah.
I,
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. Finn Balor's gonna be chances. You could even put Finn Balor in the mix, winning the Rumble, guys. This is a very similar thing, and I hate mentioning his name, but this is a similar thing they did to Chris Benoit a couple years ago when he won the Rumble in 2004. Okay, Chris Benoit was losing, 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 and then he got into a scrap with the general manager at the time, Paul Heyman, and then boom, he wins the Rumble. at number
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
At
True.
number one. Now Finn
True.
Balor, they're making fun of him. He's losing. He's playing video games. What if he comes out as Finn Balor as number one, and as the Demon is number 24?
Yeah. I mean, anything's possible, but for me personally,
I'm expecting 3 Grande Americanos.
yeah, I do too. I do think there's gonna be three of them. Shout out to Bentu.
I don't see no damn comments. Let me see the comments up here.
Oh, you don't see the comments?
Oh, there it is. There it is.
So yeah, somebody came in. I don't know who the hell they were. So I said that the other day. I said I think we're gonna get all three of the El Grande Americanos in the Rumble. But for me, like I don't know if Ben starts. So I think like Monday they've done this Braun Breaker angle where he's supposed to be like permanently suspended. He got a phone call from somebody, which I honestly think is Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else thinks it's the fucking Rock and all that, and he don't have shit to do with the Vision.
No.
So I don't know why everybody just automatically goes to the Rock. I think it's Brock Lesnar 100%. Adam
Yep.
Pearce don't want to deal with Brock's showing up, going crazy, and beating the hell out of everybody. So I think the stipulation is going to be that Braun gets reinstated, but he has to enter the Rumble at number one.
That right there, he wins the Rumble. If that happens, he wins the Rumble.
I think he gets to the end. I have a hard time believing it. No, I can't. I can't not see Roman winning the Rumble.
Okay, here's my prediction right now. If that's what happens, he goes into the Rumble as number one. He's eliminating Brock Lesnar, the last guy in the Rumble, and he's winning the Rumble.
Wow.
That's my prediction right there. I'll say it again on Wednesday.
So you go. I mean, I think I would be fucking really surprised if he's not in the Rumble. Greg says he's the enforcer. He won't go for a title until later. Talking about Braun.
We saw Braun Breaker become a star when he speared Seth Rollins, and he did that promo on CM Punk.
So I got a little bit of a intel, but I don't know if this is 100%. But Seth Rollins has mentioned he possibly could be back for WrestleMania. I personally would love to see Seth and Braun at WrestleMania. If Seth's able to go. That's why I think Braun puts on a showing. I think he makes it to Final 4, Final 5, probably goes over an hour. But we gotta think Gunther's also in this Rumble too. He's pulling double duty, so it's gonna be a very unpredictable women's and men's Rumble this year, which was great because the last 2 years I knew Cody was winning. It was pretty fucking easy to tell. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Cody's going for the trifecta, the hat trick. I'm a big hockey fan, by the way, if you didn't know. I watch all of you guys' teams up in Canada. I'll be keeping up with them.
We lose all the time.
Yeah, I watch a lot of hockey now. So we got some comments. Roxanne was robbed. Yeah, that was fucking terrible botch. Liv is going to be so mad and crash out on everybody. Yes, I believe so. I believe that as well. So, moving on. Let's get to the AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Obviously, we touched on it a little bit. For me, it was the match of the night.
What a
5-star match. AJ Styles obviously wins with the Styles Clash. Your thoughts?
5 stars? No 5 stars. I'm not going to give it no stars. I'm not going to give it no stars. I'm going to give it a thank you note to us fans. That's what I'm going to give it because
best match on the card though.
Yeah,
tonight.
that I'll give best match on the card by far. But a 5-star match, no. If I have to, because I don't want to compare it to other 5-star matches with Nakamura and AJ Styles.
Yeah. Yeah.
So because they've had 5-star matches better than this one, but the fact that they, like I said, it was a love letter to the wrestling fans, like AJ Styles. What he's saying, like AJ Styles contract ends in February, and we might have that match on Monday. We might have that match on Friday, and then
Mm.
bye time from Gunther. But that's that match for me. I watched it. My eyes did not blink once.
I
That's
thought you
Yeah, yeah,
that's great. That's great.
yeah.
So let's
That's
go over
one.
let's go over the winners really quick. Obviously, there was no contest with Jacob Patu and Cody Rhodes. They were fighting and all the way where you bought popcorn. Cody was hitting officials. You're starting to see a lot of a newer side of Cody. Maybe not the heel, but like he's pushing officials. He's hitting with trash cans. So you're getting that little bit more vicious Cody Rhodes that obviously we knew we were going to see after he lost the title. And then we seen Rhea Ripley and Io Sky retain the Raw Tag Team Championship. AJ Styles, obviously, we love him. He defeated Shinsuke Nakamura. So we will go to the main event of the evening, which was the Fatal 4-Way for the number one contenders match to challenge Drew McIntyre at Royal Rumble. We had Trick Willie himself, Trick Williams, who has been skyrocketed. And since he's come up in the main roster, like he's been working great with like the big top stars. Yeah, I love AJ Styles too, been too, but I don't think he'd win in a retirement match. Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, and Damian Priest. I picked Sammy. I think it makes sense, and the reason I say this is, and then I'll go to you. You get your thoughts. I think it was a phenomenal match. I think Sammy is 0-11 against Drew McIntyre. He's never beat him. It was in Montreal. It was in his home country. He already lost to Roman there one time. I
My
think
home country.
your home country as well. But I do think he loses to Drew at Royal Rumble. But I think this is a redemption story for Sami Zayn. I do ultimately think maybe by 43 he gets another chance because he is very loved in Saudi Arabia. And maybe he finally wins his first World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 43. That's just me fantasy booking a year ahead of time. But Sami Zayn wins, and he is official. Sami Zayn will go for the World Heavyweight Championship in Saudi Arabia next Saturday at Royal Rumble. Your thoughts on the match, and what do you think? What do you think is going to go down with Sammy? I mean, I know you think he's kind of a mid carder, but like the world title is the only thing he hasn't won.
One second.
You're good.
One second.
You're good.
I'm gonna have to talk to you guys through here. You hear me?
Yeah, you're good. Hopefully you're not nude back there.
I'm checking on my kids.
Oh, you're good. I know. I'm just talking shit.
I'm back. So what was the question again?
So thoughts on the Fatal 4-Way? The
It was
winner.
it was a spot match. It was Sami Zayn that power that suplex on the turnbuckle. He did it to everybody in that match besides Randy, because Randy's back. We all know that.
Yeah.
He it was a spot match. I'm looking at the star of that match, and it's Trick Williams by far.
Mm-hmm.
Trick Williams, what three? It's a month, no, 3 weeks on. He's on SmackDown now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a star, man.
He's
That
fucking
crowd,
great.
that crowd when we were singing "Whip That Trick," the bass coming out of that PA and having his character. It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
I
He's great.
if you want to freshen things up in WWE, freshen things up. Put the title on him.
So I want to jump in on that because I talk about this every week on my SmackDown recap. Trick, since he come to the main roster, has been involved with Randy. He's had a match with Priest. He's been, he's really good on the fucking mic. The crowd loves his theme song. But for me, he's gonna be a world champion. But I personally think that the perfect WrestleMania match for Trick Williams is to go against Carmelo Hayes and possibly win that United States Championship at WrestleMania. Because they have so much history together, they're friends, off the screen. I think that's the start for Trick. I think Trick winning a world title right now is a little bit too soon. I know that
I that's where I disagree with you. Not winning the world title, but you could right away see that they separated Trick and Carmelo right away, because Trick Williams would have been a freaking amazing surprise opponent for the Open Challenge right away off the bat. But they don't want this guy to lose. They want him to win right away. So you're making Trick Williams, putting him in the main event, putting him in the titles contention. He's not going to become WWE champion. We all agree that. But as close to his be facing guys like Randy Orton on his third week on SmackDown, Sami Zayn,
yeah.
he's going to be something.
Oh, I mean, I'm not arguing that point at all. Like he is 100% going to be world champion. I just think that they got to get him on the WrestleMania card. And if you want to put a title on him right now, having him face Carmelo, because Carmelo is running out of fucking opponents, and there's going to be somebody that's about to debut at the Royal Rumble that they've been hyping up for 5 weeks now. That is going to be even more elevated than Trick, and that's Wwe Snme, which
He's going
I'll
to Raw, no? Isn't he going to Raw?
he is going to Raw. But I'm gonna make a prediction early and say that Wwe Snme is going to break the record at the Royal Rumble for the most eliminations. They have really hyped the fuck out of this Hoba. And I'm sticking with it. I don't ever climb away. Like, I stand on the hill, whether I'm right or I'm wrong. You know me. We've had plenty of conversations about that. I think we get Oba Brock at WrestleMania, and Oba's going to be a world champion, I believe, before Trick. I honestly think that. Like, I really do. I mean, Oba could possibly win the Rumble. I mean, that's how much they're hyping this guy up. I mean, I don't think that we're gonna get Oba Punk. I think that makes no fucking sense. But he's winning a world title, and I would know later than. I mean, he could win Money in the Bank, which will be in my home state, New Orleans. But Oba's gonna be a star too. So let's see. We got a couple comments. Greg said, "You see the vision after Slam? Liv rocks Dom." I don't know what that means. U0026 Raquel. I'm not sure what that means. Do you see the vision?
I see the vision.
Yeah. So you see the vision. So Dom. They said he's out, but I think he's getting close to return. What if they have Oba take the title off Dom? Which I think it needs to be Finn, but what do you think about that?
No, I think if they have to do something, if Dom is really out of action, you do it like you do with every single title. You take it off the guy, you strip him off the title, and you elevate. You do a tournament. You do the same way they do where singles matches to make a fatal 4-way, or you put that belt on a ladder. You put it up there and you make a ladder match. That's you can't just have one guy pop out of nowhere, Oba Femi, for example, and beat Dominic Mysterio. It doesn't make sense. Come on, Dominic Mysterio beat John Cena for that title reign. You can't. You can't.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I'm just trying to think of what they're going to be able to do with the Oba because Roman Reigns is on Raw, CM Punk, Braun Breaker, The Vision, like all of them are on Raw. Gunther. I mean, we could. I'm dying to see a Gunther Oba Femi match. Obviously, it's not going to be a fucking career killer match, but I don't know if they do that because, like I said, I don't think Gunther needs to lose right now. Because I think that I agree with you 100%. I think any loss that Gunther takes right now, it completely takes away from what they're trying to do. So yeah, it was so before we get out of here, obviously we have covered the whole show. Thank you to the 220 people that are watching live, either on my YouTube, my X, or 221 now, or my Amy's X. I want you to give me I want you to rank Saturday Night Main Event out of 10 and tell me what's your thoughts going into the Royal Rumble.
Okay. Saturday's main event. I give it a out of 10. I give it a 7.5.
I
Yeah,
agree. I agree.
7.5. Nothing more than that. It was. I wanted to see that Cody and Jacob match. Like I was excited for that
Me
one,
too. Me too.
and they just did a schmoz like that, whatever it may be. So it is what it's
Are you
7.5.
so I'm gonna give it the same. I'm gonna give it the same. So we have Gunther against AJ Styles with AJ's career on the line at Royal Rumble. Sami Zayn going after the Undisputed Championship of Drew McIntyre. And we have the ladies and the men's Royal Rumble. Do you think that's going to be it? Or do you think they may add another match?
No, I think those 4 matches. That's about it.
So what are you most looking forward to? Or let me rephrase this question because I asked Vinny from Suds and Squared when he was on for my prediction show. Do you feel like that they've kind of, for me personally, this Royal Rumble build, it hasn't really hit with me, man. Like Roman did a vignette, they did a video package with Roman declaring himself for the Rumble. How do you feel about it? I'm excited always because I love the Royal Rumble. It's always one of my favorite PLEs. It's been that way since I was a kid. But the build up to it, I feel like punching Saturday Night Main Event a week in front of it has kind of killed the build. And they haven't. I mean, they rarely talk about it. So what's your thoughts on that before we get out of here tonight?
It's gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say, okay.
Oh, of course.
Lazy booking. Expect this for WrestleMania 43.
So you
This
think?
is this is the booking I find when WWE has to pack a house, and especially when they do rumbles in the states, where they have to pack a stadium. The
Mhm.
storylines and the build up for those Rumble Survivor Series, whatever it may be, even Survivor Series are even like lackluster. I like, for example, this year's Survivor Series. It was in the stadium.
Mhm.
It wasn't it was all right. It wasn't the best Survivor Series, but it was all
Mhm.
right. I can't say it was the shits. It was good.
Yeah.
But so for this Rumble, because I feel WWE knows that they're in Saudi Arabia and the stadium's already sold out because you got all the damn Saudis in there.
Yeah.
They're booking it the way they want to book it. Let's get it over with. And
Well,
that's where I see it. They're just gonna say, okay, we know these two are going to the main event of WrestleMania. We know so and so in the men's, so and so in the women's. They're gonna win the Rumble, and then we'll start the booking from there. and that's it. That's what I think this Royal Rumble is about, and it is. That's yeah. I think it's lazy
So
booking for
do
the
you
Rumble this year.
do you think it's well because WrestleMania is in Vegas this year?
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. The WrestleMania buildup is gonna be and it's fucking expensive if you think of the tickets.
Yeah, I can't believe they're doing. They took it away from New Orleans, which I was pissed off
Yeah.
about.
So
Um,
what happens here is um, the buildup for Mania is gonna start the day after WrestleMania. Once they land back in the states, that's when the buildup of WrestleMania is gonna happen. You're gonna see the road to WrestleMania start at Elimination Chamber and another Saturday night's main event, and then WrestleMania. That's where your build to WrestleMania is gonna. Not that the Rumble. The Rumble, where you're just getting your answers of who's going where. That's all.
so I don't know if you took. I know you stay away from all the spoilers and all of that. Obviously, I dip into that on the other side. That's what I have a show about on Sundays. But the
Sunday
early,
scoops.
yeah, baby, Sunday Scoop's been fucking rocking it every week.
Yeah.
So the early call for WrestleMania 43. And if this is the case, then you're absolutely spot on. Um, Roman Reigns versus The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk. WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia. Would you be surprised?
Nope.
I think,
The Rock will. The president of Saudi Arabia is gonna give The Rock more money than
yeah,
any movie that he has to film. And The
yeah,
Rock is a money guy. He's not about the business. He's a money guy. He wants to put money in his pocket. So if you could go to the WrestleMania, build the WrestleMania, and do a one match at WrestleMania versus your Roman Reigns, the biggest name in WWE right now, whatever it may be, and make the most money you've ever made in any movie you ever made in your life, would you cancel? Would you say no? I don't think so. I'd say this movie now. My name is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm filming. Let's say I'm filming Jack Lantern. Let's just say a stupid name. Okay.
yeah,
Well, this movie's gonna wait because I'm gonna go do 3 months of promoting WrestleMania because I'm making more money there, and then we'll refilm this movie. That's what he's gonna do. Same for Steve Austin. Steve Austin is training today to be there.
yeah,
You can see videos of him doing his training videos to be at that event. So
yeah,
unless either one of the four get hurt on the road to WrestleMania 43, then things are gonna change. But honestly, yeah, Roman Rock for sure, and they're gonna build it like a once in a lifetime
yeah.
promo like they did, and then
Well,
the Punk Austin match for sure. But that's gonna be shit. I don't think it's
yeah.
gonna.
It's going to be really bad. I mean,
Yeah.
Punk's almost 50 years old. Like, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, people have been clamoring for the Rock Roman since 39. It's 4 years, or, 39, 40, 41, 42. So that'd be 5 years. And they finally get it done. And it's going to be in fucking Saudi Arabia. But I think that's it for The Rock. I
Oh
think
yeah, he's done after that. It's gonna be a retirement match or something for The
Roman
Rock.
Roman beats him, and then that's
That's it.
he it's like a passing of the torch of the high chief to the tribal chief type of thing. I don't think it's for a title. I know that a lot of people think it's going to be for a title. It definitely doesn't need to be for a fucking title.
No,
Um, there's too much family ties there. But I 100% think both of those matches are happening. Like 100%. I definitely think that those two are going to happen. But I do appreciate you coming on. I'm going to go to my outro, and then I'm going to let you tell all these wonderful people that are watching tonight where they can find you on your socials, what you got coming up next, and we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Let me see if I can find it. There it is.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
There are a lot of podcasts podcasts out there, but only one with this kind of energy.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps, Predictions, Sports, Let Go, Show Recaps, Predictions, Sports.
In one podcast.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps, Predictions, Sports, Let Go.
So thank you guys, like I said, for tuning in tonight. And my unexpected guest, who was actually at Saturday Night's Main Event, he is part of DWE as well, After the Slam podcast. I'm gonna turn it over to you and let you tell all these beautiful, wonderful people where they can find you on your socials and what you got coming up next.
Well, it's very simple. My socials are at After the Slam. You'll find it everywhere from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, on Spotify. You'll find everything of After the Slam podcast by just clicking at After the Slam. And I do my show on Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern time usually. And then Fridays I get those special edition ones on Friday at noon. Look out for my calendar on YouTube. And tomorrow I have an episode at 4 p.m. Eastern time with Big Cliff Scarone. He's a hardcore indie wrestler from Winnipeg, Manitoba, with the CWF company. And we're going to be talking about basically his career, his passion of wrestling, his battle with cancer, a lot of things. So, we get into the minds of the wrestling fan. Like, I'm not interviewing the wrestler here. I'm interviewing the person, the wrestling fan. And that's it, man. That's where you could find me and all my stuff. And obviously, I'm a part of DWE. So wherever you find DWE, you find me. So there you go. And I am your DWE's Intercontinental Silver Boy. Just remember that.
There you go. There you go.
I'm trying to make you laugh, Golden Boy. I'm trying to make you laugh.
Yeah, oh, I loved it. I loved it. I love it every time you say it in the comments. I even said it last night, and you wasn't even in here. I said, shout out to the Silver Boy from DWE After the Slam. So obviously, thank you. Shout out to After the Slam. Make sure you give him a follow on X. And give him a subscription on YouTube. His channel is phenomenal. The way he runs the show, like I am definitely trying to get to that level. He's definitely an inspiration to me. Starting from scratch with only 100 subscribers, but now I'm getting like 300 views on a YouTube recap show, and I don't even have that many fucking subscribers. So that tells me that I am putting in the work, and people do enjoy listening to what I have to say, and that is what it's all about. If you're not having fun, then it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. It's all about having fun and what I love to do, and that's put out my content. Whether
Can I say one thing for you, EVP, CJ?
Absolutely.
One thing for you, and for everybody that was watching. Consistency is key. So if you just keep going, you're gonna make it where you want to make it. Just consistency is key. Don't give up. One day, if you post a short one day, you posted a short. Let the world see your face. Let the world see what the EVP show is all about. Let them know. I distribute After the Slam every single day, consistently. So that's what matters. And you're doing a great show. I have to sometimes put your face on mute on TikTok on Twitter because I see you all the goddamn time. So, but it's not you're not. It's not like you're doing something bad. You're doing something very, very, very good.
Appreciate
So,
that. I definitely appreciate
keep
that.
working hard, and you got a great team behind you. You got Miami the Great. You got the final boss lady.
Yep.
Uh, you got the DWE has a good um, foundation and a good friendship and a good. We all have each other's back.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I need something from Miami, I'll go to Miami. If you need something from me, you come to me. Our time differences are different, but if we could help each other in any shape or form, we got to help each other. We got to help our community is
Yep.
important. So consistency is key.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And that's one thing that I've noticed. Obviously, when I came to DWE, Miami does help me out a lot with thumbnails, and Greg as well, like with videos to promote. But once Miami showed me like how to start doing the shorts from like each of my shows. And I started like my watch hour started climbing. YouTube was sending me all these notifications about how my channel's like booming. Like I said, I'm averaging like close to 200 views on SmackDown and Raw every single week the last 3 weeks, and I don't even have that. I have 173 subscribers. So that just lets me know, that makes me feel good that I'm not getting the numbers on NXT. People, there's just, I guess, not enough people, but I'm not gonna stop. I enjoy the product, so I'm gonna put it out there. But yeah, shout out to you, Miami the Great, Final Boss Baby, Director Reg, World of Greg, everybody from DWE. Also, we're affiliated with Gimmick Table Media, which is the two lovely ladies from Wrestling Divas Podcast, which I know Lady Alpha's coming on for the Royal Rumble predictions. Autumn was supposed to, but she has something personal happen in her life. I'm not going to go into that. It's not my business. Hope she's doing well. She may be on the Royal Rumble prediction show as well. But shout out to Wrestling Divas Podcast, kicking out at 2 and Michael and Tori. Also, Vinny from Suds and Square Circle Media, Princess Skywalker, and there's probably a couple of more. There's too many down for me to remember. But everybody on Gimmick Table Media. So as far as my socials go, you can see it on the bottom of the screen there, pretty in blue. You can follow me on my socials at X at EVPCJP, Instagram at EVPCJP. TikTok, I just started using not long ago, promoting my channel, my shows at Brady the Goat 21. Let's see. There you go. Thank you, Greg, for that. For the letting everybody know where to subscribe. At Brady the Go 21 on TikTok. And then most importantly, last but not least, please hit that like and subscribe button to the EVP show. It's at the EVP show on YouTube. If you go to the search bar and type in at the EVP show, you will see me. I have a shitload of shorts, a shitload of live. I do about 3 to 4, maybe 5 recaps a week on top of prediction shows. I did an Unreal Season 2 recap show a few days ago. So I have a variety of a lot of things. I do have an interview coming up in February with an indie wrestler as well. So yeah, and tonight, if you guys go back and watch this video, spam the hell out of it with likes and comments on the YouTube side, because that helps put my streams in the algorithm, and it helps get all kinds of fresh new eyes and ears on my product. So thank you again, After Slam. So what I have coming up next, obviously After Slam, 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, as you said earlier. But for me, 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, episode 4 of Sunday Scoops with the EVP. You guys know how it works. First 30 minutes, I give you the news. I'm not answering any more questions in Twitter DMs. So if you want to know, come to the show, because I opened up the Q&A the last 30 minutes, and I will answer any questions anybody has from X or YouTube if I know the answer. Monday, I'll be back 11 p.m. Eastern for the Raw recap. And then Tuesday is Doubleheader Tuesday again at 6 p.m. Eastern. Me and the CEO of DWE, Miami the Great, will be covering the NFL Conference Championship recap show. And then I'm back again later on that night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern for your NXT recap. And then Wednesday, it is going to be a monster show that you do not want to miss. It is at 7 p.m. Eastern, it is the Royal Rumble prediction show. I'll be joined by a lot of people. I'm not going to name everybody. I've already said it earlier. But we're going to have 7 to 8 people on here. Thursday will be my first off day in about 12 days. So don't call me. Don't text me. Don't message me on Twitter. I'll be sleeping for 24 hours. Just kidding. But I'm back Friday for your SmackDown recap. And then Saturday, obviously, I'm back at 8 p.m. Eastern. Obviously, Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble is at 2 p.m. Eastern Saturday, but Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'll be back to recap the entire Royal Rumble card. And then Sunday, join me back again for episode 5 of Sunday Scoops at 6 p.m. Eastern. Once again, shout out to everybody, the 230 people that's watching live. and After the Slam for taking the time to come out and finally come on the EVP show.
Right after right out of the Bell Center, I came to join the
Right,
show.
right out of the Bell Center, he came to join the EVP show. I feel so honored and grateful. Thank you so much, After the Slam. So I am going to get us out of here. First, like I said, I want to greatly thank After the Slam. You guys make sure to follow him. Every one of his shows are phenomenal. He does wonderful things for the community. Definitely an inspiration for me and goals that I'm working towards, so I can be like him. He's definitely big inspiration for the EVP. But with that being said, guys, I will see you guys. Thank you again to After the Slam, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern for Sunday Scoops with the EVP. With that being said, I'm joined tonight by the Intercontinental Champion and the Silver Boy of DWE, and I am the EVP of the EVP show and the one, true, only Golden Boy of DWE. Good night, everybody. Hope you guys stay safe. The weather's going to get bad. Stay inside. Don't try to go out and be crazy and drive around that snow and ice. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy football if that's what you're going to be watching. But I will see you guys tomorrow. And thanks for tuning in. And good night.